इंडिया स्पीक्स डेली को सब्सक्राइब करें, उसके बेल आइकन को ज़रूर दबाएं यदि आपको इसकी पत्रकारिता पसंद हो। धन्यवाद।
Welcome to India Speaks Daily. I am Mr. Narayankar. Friends, it is usually expected of an offline YouTuber to hold the conversation while others listen to him from one end. I think I shall adopt a somewhat different procedure. I shall confine myself to answering the questions put to me by my various friends. I think that will be good enough. If you agree, I shall get down to the business. The majority of the questions boil down to one. Who is cheating the migrant workers? And my response is, it is the Congress. The reason I am saying this is, their governments in Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Chhattisgarh are not providing adequate ration to the migrant workers. Therefore, they are left hungry. So, under this situation, what option do they have? The only option is to return to their home states. But unfortunately, trains have not been sought by the Congress governments. The Yogi government ran 487 trains while the NDA government in Bihar ran 254 trains for migrants. Meanwhile, opposition-ruled states are refusing to allow trains with returning migrants to enter their states. Why? Is Rahul Gandhi only available for photo ops with the migrant workers? Can't he walk along with them, carry their suitcases and arrange for the logistics? Why is he silent and not pulling up his governments in Maharashtra, Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh for not seeking more trains when all other states are doing so? And Priyanka Gandhi is writing letter to UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. Instead should be writing letters to Congress ruled states where the migrants' chaos is becoming from bad to worse. And what about modern Helena, Antonio Maino, who said Congress would bear the expense of the tickets of migrant workers, but the workers travelling by Shramik train, for example from Rajasthan's Barmer to Bapu Dham in Motihari in Bihar, were charged rupees 675 per worker. जवाब है एंटोनियो माइनो? जवाब दे सकती हो क्या तुम? And the rest small and irrelevant Congress leaders are not getting genuine photographs for them to grind the grist for political gains, and hence they are peddling fake photographs of Rohingyas of Bangladesh on social media like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. This is the culture of Congress. They have been cheating the country since independence, and now they are cheating migrant workers. They are intentionally creating the unrest to gain some cheap publicity for Rahul Gandhi. This is the same Congress who does not believe in Ram and other gods but want gold from our temples. And what about Lutyens Patrakars? The India Today group has decided to sell images of migrant laborers. Copyright images of migrants fleeing for their native places are being sold for prices as high as rupees 20,000 for a single photograph, excluding taxes. The sizes range from small to large, with the former costing rupees 8,000 per photograph. While there is nothing wrong at all with selling photographs online for money, but it does appear rather insensitive to profit from someone else's misery. Moreover, some journalists are urging the migrants to pose adequately so that they could capture better photographs. Such insensitivity have become a part and parcel of mainstream media networks. Shameful. However, that doesn't stop them from preaching sermons through their platforms. Senseless breed are these journalists. So friends, be on the watch and expose this fake campaign and shedding of tears by the Congress leaders and its ecosystem. Jai Hind.